Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to the Monday, November 6 spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Chad DeMuro will have to wait for clarification after seeing Stephanie Johnson cuddled up with Everett Lynch. Everett will clarify that he never intended for their relationship to end, even if Stephanie will acknowledge that this is the ex-boyfriend that she believed ghosted her. Chad will get interested in Everett's current plans after learning more about his coma and memory issues. Chad won't accept Everett's pretense that he knows Stephanie has moved on for the time being. Chad and Stephanie are going to have a heated argument once Everett leaves. Chad is going to be concerned that his ex is going to manipulate things and break bad news because it will be clear to him that Everett still wants Stephanie back. According to previews for other days, Ava Vitale will deal with more situations because of some guests at the bistro. In addition to her role as manager, Ava is also in charge of Clyde Weston's illicit drug enterprise. To keep Ava in check, Gil Carter will not stop threatening her and pressuring her to turn her romantic interest in investigative work to Clyde's benefit. On Monday's DOL episode, Harris Michaels will become uneasy after meeting Gil and Ava, but Ava will try to reassure him that everything is okay. Ava will also need to put on a happy front for Tripp Johnson, who will be giddy with satisfaction at Ava for being sincere in her profession and for changing her life. Tripp won't realize, of course, that Ava is truly turning to criminal activity once more, and that she's doing it to keep Tripp safe. Day spoilers claim that although Ava will grudgingly follow Gil's commands and threats, she will strike back at him in retaliation for his attempts to harm Tripp and Harris. Gabby DeMuro would then swear to Stefan DeMuro that Lai Shin wasn't the one who died young, and that it was her fault because she made the stupid decision to grasp the knife. Stefan will believe that they must leave the flat before the police become suspicious, but Wendy Shin and Tripp will show up and ruin that plan. Tripp will discover Lai is still alive, but only just, after Wendy screams over her murdered brother. According to previews for days, Lai will live long enough to visit the hospital and say goodbye to Wendy. He'll probably say Gabby did this to make Lai miserable when Wendy asks for the name of Lee's assailant. Lai will die shortly after, and Wendy will want Gabby to go to jail for letting her brother go. Marlena Evans will be concerned about Eric Brady and his recent rash marriage decision as Gabby works to persuade the police that she is innocent. Eric and Sloane Peterson Brady's wedding will be celebrated by Marlena, Roman Brady, and Brady Black, but there will be anxiety on both sides for Eric because Sloane isn't the proper fit. Stay tuned. Days of Our Lives spoilers claim that Sloane's secrets will make Eric and Sloane's future dismal. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Nicole Walker will have a difficult time in the upcoming months, beginning with an early birth, a car accident, and the untimely death of her infant. Although Eric Brady and Sloane Peterson Brady will be adopting the stolen child across town, Nicole will be made to feel as though her child has passed away. Naturally, Eric won't be aware that he is parenting his biological son or that the child is actually Nicole's. According to Day's teasers, Eric will feel sorry for Nicole because she has already experienced a great deal of grief in her life. Sadly, Nicole will eventually have another family issue with Holly Jonas. The fact that Holly will be having difficulties in the coming months could be somewhat attributed to Nicole's sorrow over the baby. Holly will have to deal with the loss of her younger sibling in addition to witnessing her mother's suffering. Holly will be comforted by Tate Black, Jamie Martin Mann, but she might feel that she needs to turn to drugs for solace. Some significant behind-the-scenes clues concerning Holly eventually succumbing to an overdose have been provided by DOL. Nicole will be afraid of another tragic ending because the promo that was unveiled at Day of Days also shows a peek of Holly on life support. That will be terrible enough. Nicole will think her newborn boy did not survive. Think about how awful it will be for Nicole to worry that she might also lose her adolescent daughter. E.J. DeMuro will undoubtedly want to help Nicole in her hour of need, but Nicole will most likely find herself in Eric's arms more and more frequently. According to previews for days, Nicole and Eric are already on their way to a love reunion, so all of the uncertainty, longing, and misfortunes are just steps along the way. Nicole will experience a lot of emotional turmoil, but things will eventually get better for her. It's wonderful news that Holly will make a full recovery and survive her terrifying ordeal. Nicole only needs to get through all the drama in order to find happiness on the other side, since the truth about the baby will eventually come to light as well. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Nicole will hit her lowest point in the interim. Stay tuned for updates on all the mayhem that's in store for Nicole. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Stefan Dimmerer might come under Clyde Weston's attention due to his ambition for power. Stefan's most recent round of Dimmerer intrigue is likely going to impress Clyde, who may perceive a promising chance. Fans of Days are aware that Clyde's original intention was to compel E.J. Dimmerer to oversee his new pharmaceutical company, but that plot was bungled when Ava Vitali ensured Susan Banks' rescue. After losing his influence over E.J., Clyde realized that Ava would have to take the lead and began threatening Tripp Johnson to win her over. But it appears like business is about to take off, which might mean hiring another person and making some preparations for expansion. It appears that the DOO authors have decided that Stefan needs a new plot when Gabby Dimmerer leaves. Days spoilers indicate that Stefan will become involved in Clyde's illegal activities. Therefore, it's possible that Clyde could threaten Gabby if she is arrested after Lai Shin's death. Given that Gabby has previously suffered severe beatings in prison, Clyde may acknowledge that he has acquaintances in the Statesville women's community who could be willing to provide a repeat performance. However, if Stefan follows instructions, Clyde may insist that he can ensure Gabby's protection. In that scenario, Clyde could easily force Stefan to work for him. In the longer teaser that was first shown during Day of Days, Stefan tells Ava that the bistro is evolving into more than just a drug front, while also lamenting Clyde's call from earlier. Clyde may choose to up the stakes by branching out into additional illicit commodities. If Gil Carter is removed from the map for acting inappropriately or committing a costly error, Stefan might take his place. Naturally, Stefan may find it difficult to balance managing Dimmerer Enterprises, the bistro, and Clyde's dubious enterprise at the same time. We'll see how things work out, because that might make Stefan's hold on the Dimmerer throne vulnerable. In any case, Harris Michaels might become suspicious and want to know what Stefan and Ava are actually up to, as spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that they will be compelled to collaborate. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.